All right. By the way, no, Miss Coliano, no, informed me that you have already your financial management subject. Tama ba?
Yung
Yes.
first year
Tama?
po, sir.
Are you done with your financial management? Sino yung prof niya?
Miss
Miss
AK.
AK po.
Miss AK. So, ngayon pala is more on the special topic, no, of financial management. All right. Are you done ba in terms of stocks and bonds? You focus ba more on stocks and bonds? Not yet.
Hindi pa po.
Parang hindi
Oh.
po, sir.
Alright. So, yun nga, iniisip namin ni Miss Coliano and then also Sir Bariso, no, to focus more on the bonds and stocks. So, what I will do is today I will discuss about again introduction to financial management, and then next meeting, no, do you want ba to play stock market game? So, since that's your subject, no, sige, we will play stocks market game. And I will group you, no? I will group you. Ilan ba kayo lahat? I think you are all 26 or 25. So I will group you into 5 or into 6 siguro. And then also we will play, no? Kasi focus more on the stock market. We will discuss more about the stock market, no? How or what is the basic in terms of your financial management, financial market. Okay lang ba 'yan? So kasi if ever that I will discuss pa about financial management, parang mauulit lang. Tama ba? Hello. Mag-answer naman kayo. Oh, ano ba yung learnings nyo about financial management? Ano ba yung na-discuss nyo about financial management? Jewel, if since your course is financial management, ano yung na-discuss nyo about financial management kay Miss EK?
Ako po, ay,
Yes, Jewel.
ano po, sir, yung mga tungkol po sa ratio analysis po ng horizontal and vertical analysis.
More on FS analysis. Alright. So, hindi kayo nag-discuss about capital budgeting? Wala
Wala,
ba?
parang wala po, sir.
Hindi kayo nag-discuss about cost of capital? Hindi rin.
Parang hindi.
Hindi rin.
Parang hindi pa, sir.
Alright. Hindi kayo nag-discuss about working capital?
Meron po.
Nag-discuss po.
Alright. So, we will not discuss working capital. Nag-discuss ba kayo about capital budgeting, loss of capital, what else? About cash break-even analysis?
Yes po, sir. Meron po.
Alright, meron. Wala kayong stocks and bonds, wala no. So yan, kasi ito pala ay bago yung course, 'di ba? Kasi nung last Thursday, akala ko is I will discuss about financial management. Nalaman ko lang kahapon that it is a special topics now in financial management. Na-discuss ba kayo about dividends? No. Hindi.
Wala
Alright.
po.
Alright, sige. Sige, yun na lang. At least i-arrange ko muna kung ano yung mga discussions natin. Alright. For now, what I will do is to discuss about no, introduction to financial management. Alright, so introduction, don't worry. We will discuss lang up to siguro up to this, no? Alright. Kasi yung iba dito is already discussed, 'di ba? In your Miss Finman, no? Kay Miss EK. Alright, sige. Sige nga, it is some sort of a review for you since your course is basically financial management. Okay? How do you find your course, Jody? How do you find your financial management course? Okay ba?
Okay naman po, sir. Kasi po
Alright.
natututo po kami pa yung sa pag-manage po ng money, ganun kung saan po
Alright.
yung maganda mag-invest and yun po yung mga planning.
Mga planning. Alright, so that's why what we will do now is to focus more on stocks and bonds para at least you can also have an idea on how to invest in stocks, unlike going to the bank, no, going to a bank and then just deposit your money. No. All right. Sige. So ito sana yung our discussion. Naka-prepare na sana. Kaya lang sabi nyo, 'di ba, working capital done na ba? Tama ba? Ito ay tapos na, no? Working capital. Tama? How about risk and return? Hindi pa.
Di pa po.
Alright, so we will discuss session 1, session 2. We will not discuss session 3. We will go to the capital budgeting and cost of capital. How about dividend policy? Tapos na?
Wala pa
Di
po.
pa po.
Di pa po.
Alright. Yan. So, of course, we will discuss debt and equity. How about business combination?
Wala pa po.
Wala pa. Madami pa lang hindi. How about international financial management? Hindi pa.
Wala pa din
Wala
po.
pa. And then ito. So, malamang ito rin yung topic natin. Except for working capital. At least pala, at least yung nagawa ko pala ngayon is yun. At least di na sayang. Alright, sige. But now we will discuss about introduction muna to financial management. Alright. Alright, so what would be your expectations? Again, to be able to know the importance of financial management. Since most of you, your subject or your course is basically financial management. Alright, bakit financial management? Sabi nga ni Jody is basically to manage or to have proper planning in terms of your money. Okay? Alright, to improve Finman, vocabularies and lexicons, yes. To improve critical and strategy, no, in terms of critical thinking. To improve problem solving. To know the right persons in terms of asking help, no. And of course, the last is to have lots and lots of fun. So basically, our main agenda here is to learn more about financial management. But of course, mas maganda is to have lots and lots of fun. Alright. Alright, wag na to. Alright, chapter outline. Alright, what would be, wag na to. Okay. What would be the basic areas of corporate finance? Sorry, of finance. So you have your corporate finance, you have your investment, you have your financial institutions, and you have your international finance. Alright. What do you think is the reason why we need to separate this? No? Bakit kailangan to separate pa ang corporate finance, to separate pa ang investment, institutions, and international finance? What do you think is the reason? Blood. I will call you, ha? Alright. What would be the reason why kailangan natin i-separate ang basic areas of finance? Claude Reyes. Again, I am reading your recitation. Okay, Angelo. Alright,
Sir, dito po ako, sir.
sure. Sige, go.
Sino
Um,
sir? Ay, sorry.
Si ano muna. Sige,
pinaghiwalay
si
po
Claude muna.
yung...
Then, ikaw muna. Next. Sige.
Sige po, sir.
Go, Claude.
Sir, pinaghiwalay po para mag ma-focus yung specialty for each parang department
Alright.
or
To
specialization.
differentiate. Alright, very good. Pwede rin. Sige, Angelo. Angelo?
Sir,
I think
hello.
you want to share ba?
Yan sir. Halos same lang kami ni Claude kasi finance is too big, too vague. So, for us to understand each field.
To
So,
better
kaya namin,
understand each segment, no,
opo,
of
and
finance.
to
Alright,
have a
sige.
clear, more understanding to each segment po. Kaya
Alright.
pinag,
Alright, very good, no? Of course, corporate finance. Sino yung mga corporate finance? If you are working at San Miguel, if you are working at Unilever, if you are working at uh, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, no? You are part of the corporate finance. Investment naman, if you are working in terms of whole financial, investment banking, you are part of the investment. Okay? If you are also working at banking, it is part of the institutions, no, in the financial institutions. working at bank, and any other institutions wherein you have your money. And of course, your international finance is also part of the basic areas of finance. All right, investment. Yun nga, work with financial assets such as stocks and bonds. So basically, what we will focusing now on this special topics is all about stocks and bonds. So meaning, you will invest in one particular stocks and bonds. All right, value of which is basically you have risk versus return and asset allocation. All right, what do you think is the reason why if you will invest in stocks, there is a risk involved? Eh, pwede naman ako, sir, pumunta ng bangko to just deposit the money. Bakit kailangan pa namin na pumunta sa stocks? Yes, we will, it involve risk. Bakit kailangan pa? What do you think is the reason? Uh, anyone? Uh, ano? Kyle, Tinsay. What do you think is the reason why
Hello,
we need
sir.
to invest in stocks? Okay, sige.
Hello po.
Hi, Kyle. Ay,
Um,
Kyla. Sorry, Kyla pala. Okay.
ah, ay sir, sorry po. Pwede pa po ulit ng question po?
Alright. What if you have money? No? Why is it that you need or you need to go to stocks, no? Versus going to bank? Bakit kailangan
Ah,
natin to invest in stocks even though you consider risk involved?
tingin ko po sir kasi even though mas mataas yung risk, mas mataas naman din po yung returns.
Very good, Kyla. No,
Ay,
that's
thank you po.
yes, you got the point. Now, yes, you have risk involved is very very high, but in terms of return, it is also very high. Diba? Why? As time goes by, the stocks will eventually go up. Alam niyo ba yung Jollibee? No, I remember that 5 years ago, the cost of Jollibee Corporation for one unit is 62.50. Alam niyo ba, ano yung pinakamataas na naabot ng Jollibee Corporation? 320 pesos per share. Eh what if you have a lot of stocks? For sure, magiging kang milyonaryo in a span of 1 year or 2 years. 'Di ba? Kaya lang, sabi nga ni
Mm,
Kyla, if you have high risk, you have also, sorry, if you have high return, of course, it will involve also high risk. Paano yan, sir? Eh, paano? Knock on wood, ah. What if yung Jollibee ay pinasabog? What if yung Jollibee ay nagsarado? No? May nangyaring anomalya. Your money of 320 pesos per share will become zero. 'Di ba? Kaya lang, kaya kailangan mong pag-isipan din. Yes, maganda mag ano sa stocks, pero dapat mag-invest ka sa companies na alam mo na blue chips company, which is alam mo na hindi siya magsasarado. No? Invest in San Miguel, invest in established company na. Okay? Do not invest in a company wherein hindi mo pa kilala kung sinong company yan. Kasi pag yan, something happened to that company, yung pera ni Sherry na 1 million will become zero. Sir, paano yun? Ano gagawin mo? O pag nalaman mo ganun, na nalugi na, pinasabog, for sure bababa ang kanilang stocks. Ano gagawin mo, Cherry? Hayaan mo na lang ba yung pera mo doon sa stocks market?
Hindi po, sir.
Eh,
Mag-i-withdraw.
i-withdraw mo na. Very good. Alright, sige. That's why investment, no, it involves stockbroker, portfolio manager, and security analyst. So, yun. That's why very important is mere speculations with the investment. All right. Institutions, of course, banking, insurance companies, or if you are a advisor, di ba? You are part of financial institutions. Job opportunities, of course, you have, sorry, ano, wala. All right. You have also international finance. So if you're working at International Monetary Fund or the IMF. Yes, you are part of the international finance. So area of specializations in which within each of the areas discussed so far, but it is international. Okay, it may allow you to work on the other countries, no, or at least travel on regular basis. Yung ADB, if you're a consultant in the ADB, Asian Development Bank, it is an international finance, di ba? Madaming gustong magtrabaho sa ADB in Ortigas. Tingin niyo bakit? Tama lang yung sweldo, pero bakit madaming gusto magtrabaho sa ADB? Doon kayo magtrabaho ha. Kasi your course is parang parang bagay no sa ADB. Sa tingin niyo bakit madaming nag-enroll sa ADB? Do you have an idea?
Sir, baka dahil po dun sa work in other countries.
Yes, work in other countries. Ano pa?
Sir, yung
Sige.
palitan po ng sweldo. Joke.
Palitan ng sweldo. Yes, pwede rin. Dahil
Benefits, sir.
benefits. Ano pa? Dahil it is an international finance mandated by the International Monetary Fund. There is no tax. Okay? You are exempted from withholding tax, 'di ba? O kung ang sweldo mo 50,000, mauuwi mo ang 50,000. May deductions lang sa SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, pero wala kang tax. Ayan. Madami kong kaibigan na nasa ADB. So, apply kayo doon. No? Pag nag-graduate na kayo, apply kayo sa ADB. Yan. So, it may allow to work in other countries. Yun nga, ito yan. No? Or at least travel on a regular basis. Not need to be familiar in terms of, yun nga lang, you need to work hard in the ADB because you should be familiar with exchange rates and political risk. No? Need to understand customs of other countries. Speaking of language, speaking of culture, dapat you are fluent also in terms of their foreign language. No? For example, na-assign si Aaron Gabriel okay, sa ibang bansa. Kailangan marunong ka rin magsalita ng ganon. No? Yan.
So,
Alright. Kala ko babae kayo, no? Alright. Why study finance, no? What do you think is the reason why we need to have financial management? Why study finance?
sir,
Kenneth. Sige, go. Ikaw naman na. Sige. Okay, ni
at,
volunteer. Aaron. Sige, Aaron. Go.
sir,
Go.
sir nga po yun po. Kumbaga, sir, to have a better grasp and better understanding of how money works in the
Right.
country, sir. Kumbaga,
So,
yun
how
nga,
money works in that country? So, that's
kumbaga
why
yun,
we
sir.
need to study finance.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay.
And to
Yes,
have,
yes.
kumbaga, sir, through that, you will have strategic planning, sir, on
So, you have
how you can
strategically
make the money
planning.
flow po.
All right. So, very good, no? To have more planning, to grow more. All right. Very good. All right. How about the others? Oh, Kenneth. Sige, Kenneth. Why we need to study finance? Pwede naman hindi.
Sir, para mas lalo pong maintindihan kung paano po yung takbo ng pera, kung paano
Right?
po yung paggastos, yung pag-ipon, tapos yung timing po nung pag-spend po ng money po.
Alright, timing of the spend of money. Aryan, sige. Aryan.
Sir, because I read din po na finance is the lifeblood of any business po.
Alright.
Basically, we really can't operate any business without funds po. So it's important
Alright,
that
very good.
we know where to allot the funds and we know when and where to invest, mga ganun po.
Alright,
Hindi
alright.
yung
So,
parang bara-bara lang.
so the keyword here, very good, Aryan. No? The keyword here is the proper, what? Proper management of your cash. Yan. Alright. I think someone raising hands ba? Alright, proper. Okay, Adrian. Sige, proper management of funds. Okay, sige. Adrian ba?
Um,
Alright, go.
Yun pa rin po ba, sir? Or study finance po?
Yes, yes, yes.
For me po, parang kay, ano lang rin po, kay Miss Tanya. Pero ang akin po is para ma-prepare po natin yung sarili natin for our future endeavors po na
All right, to prepare
kailangan.
for the future endeavors. Very good.
Yes po.
No?
Yun po.
So,
Thank you po.
pwedeng, if you have your own business for expansion, di ba? You can pay for your obligations. So, very good, no? At least yan. Very good. Again, why study finance? Of course, yun nga, for marketing, di ba? If you do marketing, if you do social media marketing, you need funds for budget, for marketing research, for marketing financial product. We need finance for accounting because if without finance, now you cannot be able to do accounting entries, di ba? Dual accounting, finance functions, preparation of your FS. 'Di ba kung walang pera, paano mo magagawa na mag-report ng ganyan, okay? Also, where study finance, it is also for management, for strategic thinking, for job performance, and for profitability. Alright, and also your daily life. 'Di ba? Ginagawa nyo na pala ang finance in your own life. 'Di ba? Pagpa-budget mo ng baon mo, pagba-budget mo ng if may sasakyan ka, pagbabaon mo ng pagpunta mo sa San Beda, Alabang. Okay? Pag-retire mo, ano ba yung pera mo after retirement? Yung college planning mo, dapat meron kang pera. And your day-to-day cash flow issues. Ngayon ba, wala ba kayong baon ngayon? Wala ba kayong pera ngayon?
Wala, sir.
Wala,
Malamang
sir.
wala kasi nasa
Walang
bahay.
baon, sir.
Ang baon eh.
Nasa bahay lang kasi kayo, 'di ba? Edi paano 'yan? Ah, paano yung pang-date mo? Malapit pa naman yung Valentine's Day. Wala kang pera. Kenneth, paano yan? Paano kayo manliligaw? Wala kayong pera. Yan. That's the proper management. Yan. Alright. Alright. Business finance also, what are the important issues or questions when we study business finance? Okay. What are the long-term investment should the firm take on? For example, si Jules, no? May pera. Okay? Ano ba ang gagawin mo, Jules, when you have your money? What long terms should the firm take on? You want to have your own business. Sige nga.
Pwede ko po siya i-invest, sir, sa
Okay?
at saka pwede rin po ako bumili ng mga gamit na magagamit ko po dun sa
Alright.
business.
You will purchase things no, that you will use no, in your business.
Yeah.
Alright.
Or
Very good on that.
I can use the
Alright.
money to expand po, sir.
And to expand also. Very good. No? If you have existing product or existing company, you can expand your business. Very good. No? And where will to get the long-term financing? Ano ba gagawin mo? You will do ba, you will acquire ba, or you will accept ba partners in your business? Or you just avail loans? Tingin nyo. Iba naman. Julia.
Sir, pwede po pa ulit, sir.
Alright, again. Number two, where will we get the long-term financing to pay the investment? What if gusto mo talaga magka-business, kaya lang wala kang pera? Your option is two, no? To accept partners, you will accept partners in your firm para may pera kayo to contribute money yung partners mo or partner, or you will go to bank to avail loan. Okay? What will you do?
Ay, sir? Hindi pala hello?
Yes, go.
Sir, ang pipiliin ko po, sir, is yung maglo-loan po, sir, sa bank
Right?
for my part. Kasi,
Alright.
sir, parang isang bagsakan na din po yun and mababayaran din po siya eventually. And kapag po
Alright.
tumaas din yung parang credit score in case na sa business, at least makakautang pa po ulit and
Alright.
mababayaran din po. Yun po.
Very good, no? So you will the answer is it depends ha. So ang answer mo is basically to go to the bank and avail loan. Yes, no. Pero advantages, of course, you have your funds already, madali nga makautang. Ano yung disadvantages? 'Di ba? Dapat you can be able to pay for interest. Dapat marunong ka mag-budget in terms of paying your interest. Okay? That's the main goal. Ano pa yung advantages pala? Sorry. Besides the advantages now, you will consider paying interest. And also, not only interest. Di ba? Wala naman nagpapautang na walang interest. Di ba? In a bank. Okay? But in terms of advantages also is the interest is can be deducted in your income statement. So meaning, if deducted to the income statement, you have less net income and also less what tax, 'di ba? All right. How about if you choose naman to avail or to accept partners? Yes,
Ako po,
still.
sir, pwede
Sige,
po ako
go.
sumagot.
Go, sige.
For me po, pwede rin naman po, may advantages. Yung
Plan.
advantages po sa akin ng partnership is yung wala kang deadline na inaabol every month. Like,
All right,
tulad
very
sa
good.
loan,
Okay, wala kang
monthly ka may
interest.
babayaran.
All
Ganun.
right, very good.
Pag sa
Very good.
partnership, ganun po. Thank you po.
Saka maganda, madaming ideas, 'di ba? All right. Na. Ano yung disadvantages naman ng partnership? No? Pag hindi kayo magkasundo, 'di ba?
Sir,
All right,
sir,
go.
pwede po try.
Sige, go. Go,
Ano,
sige. Sophia.
yung disadvantage po kasi sir, mahirap po yung pag-partnership, magtatalo kayo about, hindi naman po
Yes.
laging mag-meet yung decisions nyo.
Very good.
So, mahirap po.
That's why you should appoint now the officers. Pero hindi rin kahit ganun, maganda sana yung partners mo, makakasundo kayo para walang problema, 'di ba? Ano pa? Yes, you will pay for the dividends for them, okay? Pero you will pay dividends for them, pero the dividends is not deducted in your income statement. So meaning, hindi siya deducted. Unlike in the interest na deducted, okay? Meaning less ang expense mo, less ang tax mo. Sorry, less ang net income, less ang tax mo. Okay, Sherry.
Sir, yung disadvantage din po ng partnership is limited po yung life niya.
Yes, limited ang life niya kasi alright, pag may namatay na isa, na?
Opo,
What if partnership yung gusto niyo, mga mangyayari is pwedeng mawala, pwedeng ma-dissolve. Ang maganda naman, if you have your partnership, anong gagawin mo? Better to establish what? Corporation. Alright, to participate. Okay, sige. Andre, you want to share?
Sir, siguro advantages po ng partnership. Kasi sir, di ba pag partnership po, mas pwede nyo pong ma-utilize yung skills ng isang partner. Kunwari may specialization po siya.
Yes,
And within that
very good.
business po, pwede nyo po ma-apply. Ayun.
Alright. Very good. No, parang madaming ideas mas maganda. 'Di ba? Okay. Yung strive na generate ko, ang ginawa ko ay to accept partners na. Kasi maganda rin na we have funds na. Kasi mahirap kasi pag wala kaming funds. 'Di ba? Na bago pa lang, no? Very good pala. Thank you pala ha for sharing na. Parang ano siya, lagi siyang nasa Facebook. Tama ba? Nakita niyo ba lagi yung strive? Hindi. Or kami lang nakakita. Hindi nakikita.
Hindi po sir masyado natatabunan ng ibang kids.
Tatabunan. Alright. Yan. Pero sa amin kasi lagi namin nakikita, no? Alright, sige. Pero na-like niyo na ba? Na-like niyo na?
Yes, sir.
Alright, thank you. Thank you
Yes,
for that.
sir.
Alright, sige. Last, how will we manage the everyday financial activities of the firm? Yun nga, no? To better understanding, no, how effective is or how you manage your financial activities of the firm. Alright. Alright, since your course is a financial management, you can be a financial manager soon. Okay? So what would be the questions asked now when you have your financial manager, no? Of course, the top financial manager within the firm is usually the CFO. By the way, hindi ibig sabihin na if you are a certified public accountant, if you are an accountant, you will become a financial manager. No. Madaming financial manager na graduate ng financial management and also graduate ng economics. No? Hindi ibig sabihin Basta magaling ka, you can be a financial manager. What is the top, no? My boss is San Miguel Beer, no? The CFO is not a accountant, is not a CPA. She is BS Economics. Yan. Yan. So, depende pa din, no? As long as you have better understanding, better idea of accounting and also financial or financial management. All right. What are the functions of the financial manager or financial? You have treasurer, okay? You have controller, and yeah, and you have staff also. Treasurer is basically oversees cash management, credit management, capital expenditures. Controller naman is basically oversees taxes, cost accounting, financial accounting, and data processing. All right, all right. All right. Financial management in a nutshell, no? All right. So, later, no, soon we will discuss this, no? Since si Ms. EK na-discuss na ng working capital, tama ba? Sabi niya, no? We will discuss thoroughly more on capital budgeting and capital structure. Take note of the question there, no? In terms of capital budgeting, what long-term investment or projects should the business take on? All right. What would be the business or what would be the business in terms of or doing no in terms of the business? Yan. All right. So anong gagawin mo in terms of your capital budgeting? Okay? So also in terms of the capital budgeting is also very important is the capital structure also. Okay? Ba't kailangan ng capital structure? Tingin niyo. Ba't kailangan ng capital structure? Julia. Why we need to have capital structure? Joyce. Kami Joyce. Sige, paano?
Sir, ay, no,
Go.
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, ano
Sir,
po?
joke.
Sige, sige. Julia muna and then sunod si Camille. Sige, Julia.
Sir, para maiwasan po sir yung pag-deficit po ng money natin, kaya need po ng capital structure.
Alright. To better have a better funding or proper management. Very good. Sige, next. Camille.
Ayun po, sir, to identify po yung sources ng funds natin, like yung mga bonds, yung mga shares or borrowing, ano, ganun.
Okay. Of borrowings and funds. Very good. Jaira.
Ano po sir, para po mabalance po yung equity and debt po.
To balance the very good. No, accounting yan. No? What is the uh, what is the basic accounting equation? Diba? Asset is equals to liabilities plus owner's equity. Very good. So, we will discuss about working capital, diba? Since ito ay na-discuss na sa inyo. Okay? Okay. Alright. What are the three major firms or major firms in the Philippines now? You have your sole proprietorship, you have partnership, and you have corporation. Okay? Take note, you can be a one-man corporation also. No? My company, Stripe Executive Asia, it is a one-man corporation. Alright. What do you think is the reason why advantage pa din if you create a corporation or one-man corporation versus sole proprietorship? What do you think is the reason? Is the advantage if mas maganda to create a one-man corporation? Anyone?
For me, sir, ano po,
Go.
may advantages yun kasi you have the control of the company and of course, you will attract stockholders and shareholders po.
Alright, to attract the customer, but you have the control. Same din naman, if you are a sole proprietor, you have the control also. Pero pwede rin to attract, kasi di ba, mas maganda pag korporasyon ka, di ba? O Camille.
Ay, sir, sorry po, hindi ko lang po nababa.
Hindi ka ba? Okay, sige. Jody, okay?
Sir, ano po, more source of funds po pag corporation.
Alright, pwede. More source of fund kasi pwede mong ibenta in public. Very good. Or, Kyla.
Ano po sir, limited liability.
Very good. Isa pa yung advantage is limited liability. What do you mean of that? Yung utang ni San Miguel, ay hindi utang ni Ramon Ang. Tama ba? Yan ang maganda sa korporasyon. If utang yan ng Strive, hindi ko yan utang. Utang yan ng company. Unlike sole proprietorship, kung utang yan ni Jayman, na let's say, Jayman Trading, yan ay utang ko din. Diba? As you notice, no? Bakit iba-iba ang owner ng San Miguel Corporation? Kasi corporation siya. As time goes by, nagbabago ang major stockholders. Pero ang may utang ay hindi si Ramon Ang. Ang may utang ay ang San Miguel Corporation. You get the point? Yan. Okay. Sino pa ba? I think may nag-raise hands pa. Alright. You get the point? Alright, sige. What do you mean of sole proprietorship? Again, owned by one. Okay. Advantages, okay, siyempre, madaling mag-start, least regulated, DTI lang. Na by the way, if you want to, uh, if you want to have business, no, and you want to be a sole proprietor, you will go to Department of Trade and Industry or DTI. Okay? Advantages. Yung utang, yung pera mo ay yung profit mo sa'yo lang. Unlike in the partnership and corporation, hati-hati. Okay? Taxes once as personal income. Yes, no? Alright, advantages. Limited to the life of the partner. Yes. Pag namatay ang owner, mawawala na din ang company niya. Okay? Equity capital limited to personal wealth. Yes, di ba? Yung utang mo ay nagidepende lang ang utang ng company ay nagidepende lang sa sa pera mo. Okay? Unlimited liability. Malito. Sorry, malito. Okay? O, tama. Kasi, yun nga, unlimited liability kasi, yun, pag kinasuhan yung company, may kaso ka na din. Alright. Difficult to sell ownership interest. Yun, bibenta mo sarili mo. Diba? For example, Gio Komatsu Store. Binibenta niya kay Danica Dizon. Pero same name. Ikaw ba, Danica, akuin mo yan? Diba? Hindi. Kasi, hindi mo naman kapangalan yon, diba? Yan. Alright. How about partnership? It is owned by two or more persons, no? They have or they form to form partnership by dividing the profits among themselves, di ba? Alright, two or more partners, more capital available, yes. Relatively easy to start, yes. Income tax once, yes. Disadvantages naman, ayaw nila dive in nga. Liability mo din ay sa company mo din, no? Yung company mo, if you have partnership, ganun pa din yung utang ng company. Pero depende if it is general partnership or limited partnership. Okay? Alright. Partnership dissolves when one partner dies or wishes to sell. Yan nga lang. Okay? Pag may isang nawala, ay mawawala din yung partnership. Alright. Difficult to transfer? Yes, difficult din. Alright, how about corporation? Of course, limited liability, yan. Okay, limited lang kung utang ng business ay hindi mo utang. Okay? Unlimited life. Pero ngayon sa Pilipinas, 50 years, di ba? If you have your own business, kailangan 50 years lang. Okay? Separation of ownership and management. Yes, kanya-kanyang ownership and management. Transfer of ownership is easy. Yes, di ba? You can, bakit ng time na yon ang may-ari ng San Miguel ay hindi naman si Ramon Ang? Sino? Henry Coangco, di ba? Landing Coangco. O meaning, na-transfer na yung ownership ng Ramon Ang. Binenta niya. Mas madali. Okay? Unlike sa partnership and self-proprietorship, hindi pwedeng ibenta. Okay? Yan. Ito yung sabi kanina, no? Easier to raise capital. Sabi kanina ni Jody, di ba? Okay? Right. Ano naman yung mga disadvantages? Separation of ownership and management. Yun nga lang. Okay? And double taxation. Because if you declare dividends, it is tax, okay, already. And also, uh, you will also pay for the dividends now. Yan. Sorry, you will pay also for the tax when you have an earnings of net income. Okay, double taxation. So far ba any question?
None, sir.
So far clear? All right. What would be the goals of the management? All right. Of course, to maximize profit. Lahat naman, kaya ka magka-business, kaya ka may korporasyon, to maximize your profit. Tama ba? And minimize cost, yes. And to maximize the market share. Danda, and to maximize the current value of the company stocks. Okay? Yan. So very important is the goal of the management is to maximize profit, minimize cost, and maximize market share. And to maximize the current value of the stock. So pag ang stocks mo ay 5 pesos and it become 20, di ba? Para maganda 'yon, no? Alright. That just mean we should do anything and everything to maximize profit. Tama ba? Yes or no? Aryan. Tayo no. Ay, para kanina. Ah. Do you think this is the reason, no? That to maximize profit, to minimize cost, to maximize market shares, you will do anything to maximize the owner's wealth?
No, sir. Hindi po specifically yung owner's wealth po, but the
Ah,
whole.
Okay. Ano gagawin mo?
Sir, ano po
Dapat
ulit?
ay you will do transactions or you should have profit with honor. What do you mean of this? Meaning, your business should be
Ethical.
of ethical. Very good. What else? Legal. Hindi pwedeng nagbebenta ka ng pinagbabawal para lang to maximize your owner's wealth. Okay? So meaning, profit with honor is very important. Alright. Next is Sarbanes-Oxley Act. So ito naman is basically, ano ba nangyari sa Sarbanes-Oxley Act? If you have an idea, anyone, what happened to this Sarbanes-Oxley Act? Bakit ito ay na-create sa US? And now it is also part of the Philippines and parang inadapt natin yung Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Ano ba nangyari dito? An idea?
Sir, response po siya sa financial scandals.
Very good. Financial scandals. Sabi mo nga, very important is you maximize profit, you minimize cost, maximize market share. Dapat in ethical value, in legal value. That's why the US parang created Sarbanes-Oxley Act in the US. Why? Para malaman natin procedures natin, policies natin on how to combat any irregularities okay? Any irregularities existing in a company. Paano yan, sir? Okay? Yan. Sorry. So that was 2002, no? Federal law in the US, no? Establishes sweeping, auditing, and financial regulations in the companies. All right, I think I have with me the ano bang gagawin? Yan. Proper disclosures of transactions, no? If you have transactions, you should disclose. What else? Ubiquitous, no? Prohibition of a corporation loans of executives, di ba? Maglo-loan yung isang top management sa company, bawal daw 'yon, no? Kasi pwede mong gawin 'yon, di ba? Gawin mo yung pera ng company, ibigay mo sa sarili mo. Alright. Establishment of fines, terms, and imprisonment of tampering, destroying documents in the events of investigation. For example, si Crystal, i-audit na, alam mo na may nakamali ka or something irregularities. Anong ginawa ni Crystal? Tinapon niya, sinunog niya, ang tawag doon, pinunit niya. Okay? So meaning, it is pwede ka makulong doon, no? 'Di ba? Sa atin, ito ay obstruction of justice ang tawag. Yan. Right. Requirement for attorneys who represent public companies before the SEC to report any violations to the CEO. So, required pala yung attorney to report any irregularities no, sa SEC. Okay? Um, ito. Alright. In terms of your financial management, no, very important also is the managing partner. So again, managing compensation, corporate control, and other stakeholders is also very important in terms of aligning your management. At the same time, your stockholders' interest. You have your incentives. Yan. Yan. Okay. Alright. Since you are done with the part 1, okay, financial management in a nutshell. What is the cost and benefit in terms of operating, investing, and decisions? No? Ano to? If you notice, operating, investing, financing. That's your
Cash po.
Cash flow.
very
Cash
good
flow
cash
activity.
flow. Okay? That's your cash flow. Right. Meaning, if you have financial management, very important is the summary of your cash flow. Bakit? Para makita mo kung ano ba yung operating cycle mo. Ano bang ginagawa mo sa operating mo? Ano ba yung ini-invest mo? Expansion ba? Or there's a selling of property? Or financing ba? Meaning, you accept partners ba? Or you pay for your loans? Or you avail loans? Yan. Meaning, very important is the financial management in terms of your cash flow. Alright. And of course, siguro I will end na lang dito, no? Kasi next meeting is we will discuss more about this, no? About, tama ba? We are only 1.5 hours now. Tama, Jody?
Yes.
Alright, so we will end na lang dito, no? Kasi baka mabitin tayo. Medyo mahaba pa itong PowerPoint. Alright, with this operating, investing, and then financing, bakit kailangan din ma-consider any risk and return with that decisions? Anyone? John, Derek.
Yes po.
Okay.
Ayun po, katulad nga po nung pinakaunang part na na-discuss po, yung operating, investing, financial management decisions is yung parang cash flow po. So, kapag gusto mo siyang gawing, kunyari, mag-i-invest ka po, mag-expect ka po ng risk and returns din po kapag habang ginagastos mo po yung sariling cash mo po or cash ng company po.
Very good. Okay. Again, in any business, there is a risk involved. Diba? Okay, Andre muna. Andre, sige.
Sir, for me po, yung
Alright.
po, yung connection po ng tatlo dun sa, yung risk return po associated sa management decision. Kasi
Very
sir,
good.
'di ba, para po dun sa procurement and utilization po ng funds pag ginagamit po.
Yes, very good. Proper utilization of your funds. You know what? I like this class, no? Hindi naman sa mamaya pa. You are very active no in answering. Very good. Kasi I hate na students na tatanong ako walang hindi active, no? Very good, very good. I like this class, no? All right. Why? Because in any business, no, proper utilization of funds is also very important. Without this, without considering any risk and return, malamang sasabihin ni Sofia, ang dami kong pera, no? We will just expend, we will just pay more, we will just go to US, we will buy more transport equipment. Di ba? Meaning there's the proper management, proper monitoring, proper utilization of funds. So that's why very important is you, no, as financial management student. 'Di ba? Kaya I am very proud, no, at least you are very active, no. Yun. So far, any questions? So before, I think, 5:40. Okay, sige, have, we can call it a day na. Alright, any questions so far?
Wala naman po, sir.
Next
Wala naman
meeting,
po.
alright, next meeting, we will continue pa rin, no? We will continue about financial
Talaga
market
sa
na.
kanila, mandatory yun.
Ano yan? So, next meeting, please study about financial market, no? Alright, yan.
Sir?
Question?
Sir, tanong ko lang po, if magbibigay po ba kayo, sir, ng syllabus?
Syllabus. Sorry, Sherry, bago pa lang kasi itong topic na to. For sure, your coverage is ito, no? Ito na. Diba, siya notice kanina, yung ating diniscuss, yun na rin yan, no? Ayaw
Yung
makita.
kanina, sir, yung lesson?
Yes, except for working capital. Okay, ito. Ito rin to, no? Except for working capital. Okay?
Okay po, sir. Thank
We'll
you,
discuss
sir.
capital budgeting, cost of capital, dividend policy, long-term, lahat to. Okay?
Okay po, sir.
Yan. At least di pala nasayang yung ginawa ko kahapon. Andre. Are you raising your hands, Andre?
Hindi po nababase.
Di nababa. Alright.
Sir, magbibigay
Yes.
po kayo ng PPT.
Yes. No worries. I will give you
Thank
a
you po.
PowerPoint.
Sir, how about, sir, book po? May ano po ba? May
Book, you can use any book, no? Wag na muna. Unless na gusto niya bumili. I will give you naman this PowerPoint, not worry.
Okay po, sir.
Pero
Thank
you can search naman sa internet, di ba? Or any other book to be used.
Okay po. Thank you, sir.
Hopefully you learn. Yun ang importante. Hopefully you like this class.
Sir?
Hopefully you learned, no? Tama ba? You understand my lesson.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes po.
Yes po, sir.
Yes,
Alright.
sir.
Sige. So, yun yung maganda na we meet every other next sa Thursday. Please study about financial market, na. What is the financial market is all about, and then also about risk and return. Okay. Alright. Any questions so far?
Wala naman po, sir.
Alright, wala naman. After ba dito may klase pa kayo?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Po.
Ano? Alas 6?
Yes po.
Yes,
Anong,
sir.
anong topic? Subject?
Research po.
Research. Alright, sige. At least you have pa, you have pa 15 minutes to prepare. Right? Alright, so if none, thank you very much and hope to see you on Thursday.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Alright, sige, bye-bye. Alright.
Thank you po.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.